Oh, hello, great readers. I'm Belchan.
I'm Nimakung.
I'm Van Chan.
In this class, I'll read to all of you. Chap. 12 The Fellow of Delicacy of A Tale of Two Cities, Book the Second Golden Thread.
Ass.
Ah.
A Tale of Two Cities, Book the Second Golden Thread. Charles Dickens. Chap. 12 The Fellow of Delicacy. Wister. Doctor's Daughter. Vacation. After some mental debating of the point. Preliminaries done with. A week or two before Michaelmas term. Or in the little Christmas vacation between it and Hillary. As to the strength of his case, he had not a doubt about it, but clearly saw his way to the verdict. Was a plain case, and had not a weak spot in it. He called himself for the plaintiff. There was no getting over his evidence. The counsel for the defendant threw up his brief, and the jury did not even turn to consider. After trying it, Stryver, T. J. was satisfied that no plain a case could be. Accordingly, Mr. Gardens, that failing, to Raynal, that unaccountably failing too, it behoved him to present himself in Soho, and there declare his noble mind towards Soho. Therefore, Mr. Stryver shouldered his way from the temple, while the bloom of the long vacation's infancy was still upon it. Dunstan's side of Temple Bar, bursting in his full-blown wail on the pavement, to the jostlement of all eager people, might have seen how safe and strong he was. His way taking him past Towson's, and he both binking at Towson's and knowing Mr. were he as the intimate friend of the Manettes. It entered Mr. Stryver's mind to enter the bank, and revealed to Mr. Worry the brightness of the Soho horizon. He pushed open the door with a weak rattle in its throat, stumbled down the 2 steps, got past the 2 agent cashiers, and shouldered himself into the musty back closet where Mr. where he sat at great books, ruled for figures, with perpendicular iron bars to his window as if that were rolled for figures too, and everything under the clouds were a sum. "Hello," said Mr. Stryver. "How do you do?" It was Stryver's grand peculiarity that he always seemed too big for any place or space. He was so much too big for Towson's. The old clerks in distant corners looked up with looks of remonstrance, as though he squeezed them against the wall. The house itself, magnificently reading the paper quite in the far-off perspective, low displeased, as if the Stryver head had been butted into its responsible waistcoat. "The discreet Mr. Laurie said, in a sample tone of the voice he would recommend under the circumstances. "How do you do, Mr. Stryver? How do you do?" So, and shook hands. There was a peculiarity in his manner shaking hands. When the house pervaded there, he shook in a self-abnegating way, as one who shook for Towson and company. "Can I do anything for you, Mr. Stryver?" asked Mr. Lawyer, in his business character. Why? No. Thank you. This is a private visit to yourself. Mr. Or indeed, said Mr. Or, bending down his ear, while his eye strayed to the house afar off. I am going, said Mr. Stryver, leaning his arms confidentially on the desk. Whereupon, although it was a large double one, there appeared to be not half desk enough for him. Friend, Miss Manette, Mr. Oh dear me, cried Mr. Lorry, rubbing his chin, and looking at his visitor dubiously. Oh dear me, sir, repeated Stryver, drawing back. What do you? Sir, what may your meaning be? Mr. My meaning, answered the man of business. Of course. Friendly and appreciative. And that it does you the greatest credit. And in short, my meaning is everything you could desire. But really, you know, Mr. Stryver, Mr. Though he buzzed, and shook his head at him in the oddest manner, as if he were compelled against his will to add, internally, well, said Stryver, slapping the desk with his contentious hand, opening his eyes wider, and taking a long breath. If I understand you, Mr. Ori, Mr. Ori adjusted his little wig at both ears as a means towards that end, and bit the feather of a pen. Done it all. Sir, said Stryver, staring at him. Oh dear, yes. Yes. Oh yes. You are eligible, said Mr. Or, if you say eligible. Am I not prosperous? asked Stryver. Well, if you come to prosperous. You are prosperous, said Mr. Or, if you come to advancing, you know, said Mr. Or, delighted to be able to make another admission. Then what on earth is your meaning? Mr. Ori, demanded Stryver, perceptibly crestfallen. Well, you going there now? asked Mr. Ori. Straight, said Stryver, with a bump of his fist on the desk. Then I think I wouldn't. Why, said Stryver. Anne, I'll put you in a corner, frantically shaking a forefinger at him. You are a man of business and bound to have a reason. State your reason. Because, said Mr. Or, to me, cried Stryver. Mr. Roy glanced at the distant house, and glanced at the angry Stryver. Here's a man of business, a man of years, a man of experience in a bank, said Stryver, and having summed up 3 leading reasons for complete success, he says there is no reason at all. Says it with his head on. Wiste, he had said it with his head off. When I speak of success, I speak of success with the young lady. And when I speak of causes and reasons to make success probable, I speak of causes and reasons that will tell us such with the young lady. The young lady. My good sir, said Mr. Lorry, mildly tipping the driver arm. The young lady. Then you mean to tell me, Mr. Larry said Stryver, squaring his elbows. Not exactly so. I mean to tell you, Mr. Stryver said Mr. Worry. Pardon, that I will hear no disrespectful word of that young lady from any lips. To be continued.